Welcome to On the Lockout. I have a question for you, right? The viewer, whoever's tuning in. Well, actually, I may have a few. If you decide to answer them, now if you don't, it's cool, right? I'm still gonna be here. Now I answer back all comments that are reasonable and respectful. Nobody's gonna answer up here to disrespect. Always trying to keep it family friendly. But I be bugging out when it comes to some people commenting because, like right now, recently I went and I looked, boom, on one of my other channels, which the link's in the description, right? Boom. Now everybody that's been tuning into us knows facts that I give away certain things on my platforms, like microphones, mixers, keyboards, mouses. I've been doing that for years. I just gave away about 50 pairs of Nikes, Jordans, and I did that twice in a month to schools and regular people. Over 100 hats here and there, right? A lot of things, just from the kindness of my heart to show my appreciation and that I'm grateful. Boom. But you always got hateful people that are bad, especially on the internet, right? So what do you get out of this? I made a video. I'm stating about the individual in the video. I did that on Golden Culture with a K. It's a video like doing a reaction to No Jumper, the whole thing that's going on with academics and all that, right? Bad and Bougie, the girl. Someone comments and says, "You sound ignorant." Here I go. I'm like, I sound ignorant, right? Cool. Some people are just not too bright, right? And don't understand technology, what's going on, green screens, microphone. When a green screen is not needed, I have a beautiful place, right? So it could sound like you're stunting, right? But knowing in your head, like you know all this, and you know as an individual, like, look, if I really wanted to stunt, I could show you not even stunting, but things with facts that I've spent thousands of dollars on tech products and that I took my content creation further than just telling Rikers Island stories and reaction videos to the point where I built computers today and I've generated thousands of dollars doing so. So again, if an individual that's watching doesn't understand technology and doesn't understand what's going on, immediately they might take it like you're flexing, which you could really, really flex with thousands of dollars of not only equipment, with real money, property, all that, right? Like knowing that you're a grown man, but this is never a flex. This is for motivational purposes. But in order for you to get that is for motivational purposes, you have to be a brighter individual. So don't let these people keep dumbing you down, because this is what they do, right? Like the hood will tell you, and people from the gutter and the slums, like, look, that dude is into computers. He's a nerd. Now here I come and I say, you can't say that about me. I was in gangs for almost 30 years of my life, running the streets, hard body, doing stick-ups, running in buildings. Everybody knows this, right? In and out of Rikers Island prison with no glorification. Just telling a story in hopes that you don't end up like us. And then maybe I could save a life or two. Oh, by the way, I've done that if you look at the videos. But with that being said, how you take it? I come out and I say, oh yeah, I'm so ignorant. I'm on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Castbox FM, Player FM, Stitcher, right? Radio Public, Castbox Addicts, RedCircle.com, iTunes, and hundreds more. Now, which these are facts in an audio format. And I also said, and I'm on YouTube with over 12 up and running legitimate channels, with channels that are mine. Other people make the content, sit in it, but I'm listed as the owner and reap the benefits, and I pay them. And I've also showed a bunch of guys from the gutter, gangs, Bloods, every gang that's out there, how to generate an income on the internet while we sleep. So you don't sound too bright, my guy. when you call someone ignorant or that they sound ignorant, there's a million fingers pointing back at you because you're not too bright. Plus the fact that you're commenting ignorance to someone that you're watching that gets paid for you watching them. Like, if you want to be realistic, with all respects to my real supporters and good people in the world, who's the fucking ignorant one here? Right? So, am I wrong for feeling that way or saying that to the individual? That's all I really wanted to know. Because after that, he gets tight. But why? You said I was ignorant. And I said, by the way, if you think I'm stunting, Google On the Lockout podcast. Take the time out to review and go through all the other videos. See how I started when I started with a phone. With a phone, homie. To spending over $30,000 in technology because that's what I fell in love with. You see, in life, you got to fall in love with something else. For a vast majority of my life, I was in love with the streets, drug dealing, drug abusing, being the worst of the worst. And then I found a passion and a love for technology. So I took it beyond Rikers Island Stories. Everybody knows we started that as a podcast, then everybody started doing it. We helped others. Everybody knows the story, bro. The real ones know the story. Was I happy about that? Of course. You're supposed to. Nobody's going to pat you in your back. I pat myself in the back. I helped brothers that hit me up and were like, yo, I don't know what to do. My girl just had a baby. I feel like robbing dudes. Oh, in fact, that was Mac Mean that did that part. Facts. I don't know what to do. I feel like robbing people. If he keeps it real, which he never does, that's the story with him. He wasn't doing YouTube. They had made music that nobody heard about them. They had like 10 followers, if that. Respectfully, I'm not even trying to bring that back up or diss nobody. People do a pretty good job doing that themselves. But real people know what it is, bro. So when you come a long way, you got to move like you come a long way. But still in all, I'm still giving back today. And I don't have to do that. So ignorant? Far from that. So I let them know I generate money while I sleep. With over 12 different streams of income I made for myself on the internet. Where you're at just commenting foul all day, getting $0 when they pay people to comment. Just ask me, how could you get to that bread? And I'll surely show you how. Right? So am I wrong for feeling that way or saying that? I was nice, right? That's what I think. Or is he a hater or was he valid? Is he jealous or what is that? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm ignorant, right?